A low hum of radar systems cut through the night air as streaks of light traced across the darkened sky above the eastern Mediterranean. Seconds later, the silence fractured, interceptor missiles rising sharply, their trails carving luminous arcs before colliding midair with incoming projectiles. On the ground, emergency sirens echoed through cities as civilians moved quickly toward shelters, while military command centers tracked trajectories in real time, calculating impact zones measured in seconds. This was not an isolated flare-up confined to a single border. The scale, coordination, and timing suggested something far more deliberate. Reports began to surface almost immediately. Multiple launch points, synchronized targeting, and a message embedded in the precision itself. Across the region, airspace closures followed, commercial flights diverted, and naval assets repositioned as uncertainty spread faster than confirmation. Within minutes, governments were issuing statements, each framing the unfolding events through sharply different lenses. What began as a series of launches quickly transformed into a test of defense systems, alliances, and deterrence thresholds. This was not simply a missile exchange, it was a calculated signal in an increasingly volatile regional standoff. According to Iranian state media, the operation was presented as a calibrated response to what officials described as prior provocations. Iranian officials said the strikes targeted what they characterized as strategic military infrastructure linked to Israeli operations beyond its borders. Military spokesmen stated that a combination of ballistic missiles and long-range drones had been deployed in coordinated waves, designed to test layered defense systems and deliver what they called a measured warning. According to these reports, the intended targets included air defense installations and logistical nodes, chosen not only for their tactical value but for their symbolic weight. Iranian officials claimed that the operation demonstrated both reach and restraint, emphasizing that while capabilities exist for broader escalation, the strike was limited in scope. State media framed the event as a reaffirmation of deterrence, suggesting that any future actions against Iranian interests would face direct and proportionate responses. Analysts noted that the language used by Iranian officials was carefully calibrated, signaling strength without explicitly committing to further escalation. According to Iranian military sources, the operation achieved its objectives by forcing defensive mobilization and exposing vulnerabilities in response timing. But the story quickly became far more complicated. Before we break down the competing accounts and what they reveal about the evolving military balance, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest dramatic developments shaping global geopolitics.